bit weaker on the tail. Don't get me wrong, but like I'm strong on tarmac.
Craig, it's me. Carry on working. What went wrong? Gearbox.
Hang on.
Okay, I'll leave you to it, but hopefully out for the concert, yeah? Lovely, thank you. Anthony Finnikin, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Jonathan.
So we're live, kind of.
We're in front of the live update screen.
We are, the live update screen. But we've kind of set this up in the pits. There'll be every pits, every meeting,
Yes.
shootout, and we have the screen up,
Yes.
so people can come and see like
What's happening, where we are at. Yeah, I think this is tremendous. It's a lot better than it used to be, as it's been updated by a beautiful assistant.
Yeah.
And the points are as they are. As
Yeah.
the cars go on track, they know what they need to do for the next race.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And that's what the shootout's all about, isn't it? It's all about creating a bit of excitement.
Yes.
And drivers kind of going, right, do you know what? I need to do something to progress.
Yes. In previous years, when the shootout first started, it was fantastic. And in previous years, it's died off a little bit because after the first round, if you've got no points, you were out of it. You'd forget. You'd think, oh, shall I go next week? But everyone's still in it because they want to win their group.
Yeah.
So it's fantastic.
Just talking to Danny Wayman, I'm going like, you're kind of fighting over second with Joe Booth, and he's going, yeah, but if Frank gets like a flat in his heat, don't get through the conce, all of a sudden it opens up my group.
Yeah. Everybody's in it. Yeah, it's fantastic. It's good. It's good. It give it a bit more excitement. As this, usually after the world final, everything drops off.
Yeah.
But now we're going again. The season started again.
And from a driver's perspective, it just feels like a bit of a buzz around it already.
Yeah, they're already talking. I was talking to a driver's mum earlier on, and she said that they've been talking in the week all week. Oh, I've got these points, and I need to get them points in the next race. So everyone's at home talking about it, which can only be good.
And fans can kind of obviously see that website's been updated throughout the meeting. You've got the screen in the pits, and I think it's that's key.
Yeah,
so they
and
know
the videos you're doing in the week that obviously grabbed attention as well. Keeps people interested, ready for the meeting again, next meeting.
And thank you for being the face of the shootout hub today at Bradford.
Thank you.
I think you did a great job.
I'm just looking at. I'm stunned by the live updates.
Thank you very much. As in proper broken.
Yeah.
As in you're done for today.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a big last minute job. It was, so my engine bits were going to get here this week for my proper shale car, and they never did. And this one dropped a valve a couple of weeks ago on one of Frank's experience days. And so Friday morning, about 11 o'clock, we decided I was going to do this one.
Yep.
So we found a piston and found some bits. And yeah, it was never promising in the first place, but we gave it a go. We had to be here for the shootout round. And
yeah. So in terms of shootout now, we've still got 2 meetings at Northampton next week.
Yeah. But the baby's due Thursday.
Okay.
So I don't know about Northampton yet.
Okay.
Well, the baby's due on the 26th, and so are my engine parts. So it could be a very good day.
It could be a very good day, yeah. Okay. Disappointed with today, because you know your group was quite tight as well. You know, a good scoring point today would get you into that top 2 going to Northampton.
Yeah, it'd have been good to get a few points today, but it's not car racing, isn't it?
Okay. Sorry about the engine.
That's right.
Cheers, Cole. So you're going to talk to Danny Wayman, who's in the same group as Joe Booth and Frankie Wayman. Right, we're going to talk.
Yeah.
Sorry. So your group is quite tight for second place between you and Joe Booth.
Yeah.
You finished behind Joe Booth in that heat.
Yep.
So what we're going to do?
Finish in front of Joe Booth in the final.
Excellent.
Unfortunately for me, Joe did a lot better on tarmac than I expected him to.
Yeah.
I knew he'd be hard on shale, but we've got another 2 rounds at Northampton to go yet, and Bradford's my bogey track.
Right. Okay.
So Northampton, I'll be fairly well on it.
Frank's kind of top of the group, isn't he? He's kind of like he's kind of not through, but he's you'd kind of go Frank's all right.
I don't think anybody's safe.
Do you not?
No.
Okay, I like
because
this.
we could go out in the final now. We could get a flat tyre. Me and Joe could have 2 places, good places. National, same thing could happen. All of a sudden, we're at the top and he's third. Because it's only over 4 rounds. It doesn't tell. You don't get a good points gap. So we'll just see, and hopefully we fix the car.
Yeah, what's wrong with the car?
I had a massive vibration.
Yep.
To the point where bell housing bolts come out.
Yeah.
I slowed down, and about 2 laps to go, the vibration stopped.
Okay. But going slow in a stock car isn't a good kind of way of progressing.
I don't know, when you're out there on that track, it's very easy to make a mistake. So there's nobody behind me, so it wasn't too much of a problem. But I'd like to find the problem, and I can't find one yet.
Okay. I'll leave you to it, Danny. Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Good afternoon, Nigel.
Jonathan, your favourite driver's right behind us.
I know it is, that's why we stood this way.
No.
Oh, well, we're talking to you.
No, clever you are.
But yes, normally it's you doing the talking, asking the questions, but I'm going to ask you some questions around Shootout.
Good.
First and foremost, you're wearing a very nice Shootout t-shirt.
Absolutely. Brilliant, isn't it?
Do you know how much they are?
20 quid.
And if you just give us a turn around, bit of a twirl. And if people want to buy them, £20 from the BSCDA trailer, available at Northampton.
Absolutely.
Right, Shootout. Thoughts so far?
It's brilliant, isn't it? We're just so proud to be in it.
Yeah.
We've put everything into this year. We've done every meeting, shale and tarmac, new tyres every week, everything into it. Didn't make the World Final, but we made the Shootout, and we're just dead proud. Really pleased.
Do you think, from a racing perspective, it's going to make it a bit different as we progress?
Yeah, of course it is. That's what it is. That's what Paul Owen's idea, I believe, and it's different, isn't it? Yeah. It's exciting. Everyone likes the format and change. And
nobody wants to be out in that first round, do they?
yeah, we might be, but it doesn't matter. We're in it. We're pleased to be in it.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Okay,
matter.
good.
But Carl's just blew an engine, so
Yes.
Carl's in our group.
Yeah.
Dave didn't do so well in that race, did he? So
Craig Finnikin's done his gearbox.
Oh, has he?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
good. They're all dropping out then.
Yeah, but do you know what I mean? But this is the thing, you know, like just talking to Danny Wayman, and he's going, you know, Tom could get like a flat tyre in his heat, not for the Consi, you know, just he only gets points in the national. All of a sudden, that group that he's in with Lee,
Good.
you know,
Gives us a
it's
chance.
yeah, absolutely.
Oh, good. Didn't know that. Yeah, good. We'll keep trying. That's what we're in for.
Good.
We're going to do every race, and we'll keep going, John, and we're enjoying it.
And I like the t-shirt. You're looking well on that t-shirt. Thank you, Nigel. Chief kind of Craig mechanic.
No,
I
I'm
think
not a mechanic, mate. I just know where stuff is in toolbox.
Right. Okay. So Chief Toolbox owner.
Tidy up, huh?
Yeah. Okay. So how's Craig got on in terms of fixing the car?
Done.
Done.
Power steering pump done, gearbox done, ready
So
to go.
what was it? Gearbox.
Gearbox, yeah, shaft broken gearbox.
Okay. Is that like a massive job?
Gearbox?
Yeah.
We did it in the stock car race, so what's that, 25 minutes?
Yeah. Good.
But it helps when there's a few people doing it who know what they're doing.
Yeah.
And I'm not one of them.
Well, last question. Like Craig's kind of struggling for points.
Yeah.
Is he getting a bit nervous, a bit twitchy?
No.
No.
It's stock cars, isn't it? You know, we could go out in the next race. Who's in our group? DP could have a puncher.
Yeah.
I don't think Carl's going to score much tonight, is he?
No. He's done. He's done.
He's done. And then you've got a double meeting next week at Northampton. That'll be good. Looking forward to Northampton.
Yes.
That'll be good. Big difference.
Thanks so much for your updates.
No worries, mate.
Thank you.
See you in a bit, pal.
So Charlie Sorder ended Heat 2 on a tyre. Just going to find out what happened to Charlie. 1 second. Yeah, no, it's fine. I'm just going to ask you. You ended on a tyre.
Yeah.
Why?
Knackered.
Okay.
Long week of work. I obviously green flag went out. I got tangled up with New Zealander.
Yes.
I hit a tyre down here.
Yes.
And then got a hit from behind. He got bump started.
Yeah.
And then as I've gone into that corner, I've gone to steer and I had no steering.
Okay, leave it to it. Cheers, Charlie. Jag fans. We like a bit of drama in the shootout. However, your drama's not been of the good kind.
No. I don't know who's right and who's wrong. I thought I got 8th or 7th in the heat, and I think 80% of the bits thought I got 8th in the heat, and then when you go to the box and you've got one man with a piece of paper and a pen telling you you're not, and that's what sticks, unfortunately. So I mean, it was probably a blessing in disguise. So we went out. I'm sure the starter were dropping the lap boards on me and then dropped the checkered flag on somebody else in front of me. So I actually thought I'd won that, but yeah, second we'll take that. Is it 7 points?
Yeah, 7
for that?
points.
So, This shootout's good, but you've got to be on it every race.
Yeah.
And when obviously we've luckily got away with not being placed in a heat and got it back in Consi, but you know when. There's a bit of emotion between then and getting in the car now, and it's
worked out okay in the end. But I guess from your perspective, in the heat, there's 4 of you in your group. It's probably the tightest group in the shootout, stage 1, and 2 of the guys didn't finish. So like for you, it's it's like, well, I'm on for a finish here, and I'm in the final.
I saw Yelly had got going. It really got up. I think he got to like 4th in the first few laps of the heat, and I thought, well, I'm gonna have my work cut out here trying to catch him because he's fast. Everybody with flashing lights, he's fast. You're not racing with blues and yellows. You've got to be at the top of your game. And when we started rolling, I seen him pull onto the middle, and I thought,
that's one gone.
That's one I need. And obviously everybody's in front of me at points at the minute. And then I don't know whether Charlie got tangled up with somebody here, and he'd come backwards into the fence, and then took everybody down to the middle. And then I came back on, and then I'm not sure what. I think he was trying to get off the track out of the way, and took me with him, and I ended up at a concrete barrier, and we actually did the full heat with no brakes, and then somebody tells you that you didn't finish that.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you're saying that Charlie tried to go in the middle without taking you out. Who knows? Who knows?
They were on the first start, and Matt were up in front of 2 cars, and I'd got tangled in and boxed in behind him, and I found myself pushing him, and I wasn't thinking, oh, we'll try and get him up over the top of him, but I thought, well, maybe if he's got a puncture now, that's worked. So, but I won't meaningfully try to push him over the top. But yeah, it's different in your mind.
Yeah, of course it is, because you're right, because we're halfway through at the end of Bradford, shootout stage 1. Do you know what I mean? You've only got 2 more meetings, so
that's it. And with both of them being at Northampton on the same day, it only takes for a good bit of damage in the dinner time meeting to not be in the late meeting, doesn't it? So yeah, we'll go out and give it as best in final. Just even just get some points in front of the things. I want to win it. Yeah. I want to win every race I'm in, but I need to think about points as well now. So.
Yeah. It was a real struggle for you to get out for the consolation because they're holding the gate for you.
Yeah. It had bust a brake pipe, bust a brake caliper. The bumper were bent round into the wheel. It had buckled 2 or 3 wheels. It had bent front panhard and back panhard. It had bent the front axle. And then obviously to get it all working and back where it needs to be to be fast, it's a lot of work, and I'm running in between here and the box and trying to find out whether I'm in it or not. And the lads have, this week's has been a struggle. We've had to fully rebuild the car, nerf rails, bumpers, axles.
So understand your frustration then when you kind of go, look, I've qualified for the final, and people go, you haven't, and you go, I have.
I think between me, Mick, Neil, and my dad, my brother, we must have done 60 hours in garage this week. You know what I mean? Some days I've worked in the morning and then I've had to go to garage just to make sure it's ready. So there's a bit of emotion when somebody says you didn't finish there. There's been a lot put into it. So it's worked out for us. And hopefully we can just get a little bit better in final.
Thanks so much. Cheers, Jack.
Drivers, start!
Tesla, how are you doing after your second place in an amazing final at Bradford?
Good to score some points for the shootout,
Yes.
as we definitely needed some after Skegness. The car was good, so see if we can get a top 3 again in national.
You needed that result because you were struggling at the bottom of your group, and you needed a good scoring in that race.
Yeah, I got a DNF in the heat because of flat tyre. Still managed to get in the final, and then to have a top 3 in the final is very good for the points. Yeah.
See, Skegness is always going to be a bit of a struggle because it's tarmac and it's not your preferred surface. But we've got to run a 3 shell now, haven't we?
Yeah, we have to work on tarmac really, but now we got another 2 meters on shell after this one.
Yeah.
So try to get some more points and then work on my tarmac car.
You've leapfrogged Matt Newsom, so you and Charlie 34, 33 points in your group. So you're kind of first and second in the group now after coming from sort of, third going into today. So great.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, see if we can get some points again in the national and try to get a little gap.
Yeah. Good. Thank you so much. Good luck for the national.
Thank you.
Superstar. Thank you. Hello. Right. So start of the shootout. You're kind of seeded in like position 1 because you finished top 4.
Yeah.
We're now third in your group.
Yeah. I'm having an absolute mare.
Yes.
But it is what it is. I can't worry about it. Skegness was not the best of days, but that was life. Today, I've been absolutely rapid today. And
Yep.
I got third in my heat. It's a bit of a mockery really, because I got third in my heat but got like 9 points, and then all my other group were in the consolation, but there was no one in the consolation. They got second, third and fourth and got nearly the same points, and in that race I was up to 4th, absolutely flying. I looked in the mirror, I couldn't even see the rest of my group, and then next thing I know I get a puncture. Game over. So
yeah.
That's what it is. And then I just look, all my group got top 6s. I'm like, yeah, brilliant. Just like, but it is what it is, isn't it? This is stock car racing. We've got 2 more meetings.
Yes.
If I don't get through, I don't get through. I got that point now. I just
don't. No. We're not doing it, Matt. We're not doing it. We're not doing it.
You know, you get a day, you just think, what have I got to do? You know, I don't mind if you're not quick enough. You're not quick enough. But like that race, then there was nothing going to touch it. Then it really infuriates me. It does.
And this is what makes it so exciting because you've kind of gone. You're now third in your group.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not. Just you are.
You're right,
and Jack France, who had a bit of a shocker at Skeg, is now knocking on your door.
It's always been the same with the shootout thing. Whether it was 4 rounds, 10 rounds, 8 rounds, consistency's key.
Yeah.
You'll never win the job if you can't finish races. And at the end of the day, I can't finish a race. And at the end of the day, you'll never do no good. Whether this new system, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you've got to be there.
Yeah.
And that's what they're doing.
That's
That's why they're in the points, and credit to them. And and hopefully that's going to happen to them. And it is what it is.
Well, right. Good luck in the national, and we'll talk about Northampton again.
No, but we won't talk anymore.
Okay.
We'll just
I was calling it now. Cheers,
Yeah.
Matt. Thank you. King, the shootout on. I can tell it's growing on you. It's a grower.
Liking the shootout. I just like going stock car racing.
Yeah.
Don't know about the shootout.
It's just an added extra.
Yeah, it's just a bonus.
You are quite clear in your group now. 50 points.
Oh, thanks very much.
You're welcome.
Just load the pressure on.
Yeah.
Not a problem.
People are looking at you. It's a bit of a.
Why?
Because you're
What are you looking at me for?
top point scorer in your group.
I'm just a nobody with a broken car that I need the world champion to come and fix my
Is he
car for
fixing
me.
it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's nice.
Well, I don't really know a lot about these tractors, so.
But I don't think Tom does. What's Tom doing?
He knows a little bit. Straightening the front axle that we bent in the final.
Yes.
And he straightened it after the heat, after I bent it in the heat as well. So maybe I should stop crashing.
Why are you bending axles though?
Because I like hitting marker tyres.
Okay. Good.
I'm addicted to them.
Massive well done in your third place.
Thanks very much.
Pleasure.
Hi.
Tom Harris. Another shootout round, another final victory.
Yeah, it sounds good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. I like that. Happy, obviously.
Yeah, I'm just making up for the other Bradford where I ran into a parked car in one final and then hit another parked car in the other final.
You did, but same place pretty much.
Yeah, same day, same place. I was just praying then that, last lap board come out and there was not a car sat on the track.
But I was watching you come round, I'm like, right, Tom's in that, and then all of a sudden you weren't in it. It didn't, I don't know how you got out of it.
I seen the car spinning and I don't know how, but I see the tyres, the dust come off tyres like he was pedalling.
Yeah.
So I just backed off and pulled wide. And then I seen a gap and I went through the middle of it and everything bounced off me and ran into me and whatever, and I was lucky enough to go out the other side.
So massive congratulations. I like
that.
Thanks,
guys.
Your group, you're kind of like top. You've kind of got the group and you are going to be stage 2. Lee and Paul Hines are quite close in that second place.
That's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what the fans want to see. They want to see action, don't they? They want to see an action-packed race, and they, hopefully these guys now are going to have to go toe to toe and sort it out.
Absolutely. And you can then just look on and like sit there all comfortable and I'm through.
Yeah, which is good, isn't it? But you know, like back to what I was just saying to Paul before. You know, we want the top 6 drivers to go into the last round.
Yes.
You know, I think it's a great format, but I think for the Silver Roof, you want to fight out with the best, don't you? Do you know what I mean? You want to say, oh, you've only won because he didn't qualify. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that. I get that.
But no, it's good and different, and the fans like it, which is the important thing.
Yeah.
Because without the fans, we don't have a sport, do we? So
absolutely not. I was just talking to Matt Newsom, who would be, on paper, you know, the favourite to go through from his group. He's struggling in 3rd at the minute.
He was unlucky then, wasn't he? He had a flat tire on the caution, like. You know, this is the problem, like, with next week. If someone has a bad meeting and has damage, then they're going to lose 2 meetings, not 1.
Yes. Yeah.
Which is, I think, you know, that's the critical stage, isn't it? You know, that's the cut-off, isn't it, for the group stage. So, you know, fingers crossed all the boys make it through. And
so, who do you want to, you know, like we're looking ahead and going to that kind of like final 4 meetings. Who do you want to be competing against? Have you kind of gone, I want to compete against Frank, Matt, Lee?
I want to compete against them all. Like, you know, you can't say, you know, whoever's made the shootout has rightly deserved to make the shootout.
Yeah.
It's just with it being so tough to get through. Like I said, like you've got to have a bit of a nightmare like Matt's had, and he's like you said, he's on the verge of not getting through. But you know, we want Matt Newson in the shootout final. We want him there to, you know, battle out for the Silver Roof. And you know, it's obviously it's how the format is, and it's the same for everybody, isn't it? You know, it could be me. I could have a mare next week and you know not score. So
We'll see. But
we'll
Matt,
see, but as long as it's entertaining, that's
absolutely. And about Matt, he's always a bit of a grower when it comes to the shootout. He always seems to come good at the end. So, you know, he always a bit of a shock at the start.
And someone to be fair to Matt, like they put so much effort, and he does loads of meetings, he drags loads of cars around of him. You know, for anybody to have a chance to win the Silver Roof, Matt Newson deserves the chance to win the Silver Roof. You know, and obviously with this format, the change, you know, he could possibly not make it there, which then that's going to be, you know, a sucker for him. So hopefully that, you know, they'll make it through.
Tom, a pleasure as always to talk to you.
I'm not sure about that.
It is always.
Thank you.
Joe Booth, so your group is getting quite exciting. You and Danny are tied on points after the final. You were doing very well in the final, and then, I don't know, you went in the wall. Who took you in the wall? Do you know who it was?
I don't know, Charlie Soda, Craig Finn, I don't know. It doesn't really make a difference. They both can have it if they want. I'm not in their group, but at the end of the day, it's stock car racing. These things happen, but you know, let's hope it's all right and they're on the receiving end.
Okay, good. And are you looking at Danny Wayman now then?
No,
a little bit closer, because you dropped behind him in the final, and I guess there was a bit of damage to the car, weren't it? Because you weren't as quick as you were after you tripped to the fence.
Yeah, both wheels were knackered. The inside rear were totally flat, no drive whatsoever, and we just tried nursing it home. And I did see Danny come in, and you end up, if you get under feet, you end up with more damage. And don't get me wrong, we'd have tried his best to fix it, but luckily we've made some alterations to the car, swapped the back tyres, so you know, me and Danny got back a long way, but I'll be trying just as much as he'll be trying, so we'll just see how it goes. Let's hope for a place in the National, and then we'll just take it to Northampton.
Thanks so much, Joe Booth.
Thank you.